6 long months. We are just resuming school today. I'm taking the kids to school. Wow, it's great to be out. Wow. It's so fun. I just thank God. I bless the name of God for keeping us to this time. Going back to school after so long time. Kids, say hello. Oh, it's nice. Wow, taking them to school, like normal routine. After 6 months, just staying at home. At least sometimes you coach them, sometimes you just feel busy. But now they are resuming back to school, so another routine of my daily activity is going to change because I usually take my children to school. It's fun. I love it. I love taking them to school. And when I'm taking them to school, I advise my kids every day. As I'm taking them to school, I will tell them what is expected of them, how well they can assimilate after being taught, how well to concentrate. In that period, please, no hugging. Don't embrace yourself. I know after a very long time you've missed yourself. Please, today is not time for alpha or hugging, or so you just greet yourself from distance. Do you understand?
Yes.
So you just greet yourself from distance and make sure no sharing of any object whatsoever as you are resuming school. And please open your mind to learn it, because that is the purpose of going to school. You are going to learn a new thing. So please, as much as possible, try to stay positive. What do I mean by positive? Know that you are going to school to learn, not to go around with friends or to do any other activities apart from the school curriculum activities. So have a nice day. I'd wanted to plant for a very long time now, but due to the rain has been falling ceaselessly, and I have been trying to and I had a mind to plant my corn this time. This is the second phase of the rain, but I never knew it's going to be this heavy that it's not going to stop. So I decided to just move on with my today activities. At least I have something to achieve today. So this is the place I planted my corn before, and I've harvested the corn, although they didn't really do very well because of those periods that the rain did not fall. So I'm uprooting those that did not really grow very well, and I want to replant. So I'm just clearing out. I'm even inside the rain. As you can see, the rain is really falling, so I'm inside the rain right now, and I'm clearing off everything. I'm packing the dirt, I'm removing the weeds where I've planted before. I know people will like, wow, you planted corn before and you wanted to plant corn in this place. It doesn't really count, just because the corn I planted there was just for 3 months and they didn't really do well as I expected. So now I'm uprooting those. They've withered. Yes, before I started the wither. This is my millet. You can see the millet grows bigger and fresher, like more than the corn itself. So I'm just clearing up everywhere, every portion inside the rain, because I really had the mind. I've programmed myself for today that I'm going to plant, because you're planting, and with the rainy season you have a limited time to plant. The corn takes like 3 to 4 months to mature. So if I should wait, probably the rain should stop by the ending of October, then I'm not going to achieve anything like having my corn planted. So I have to take the cow by the horn to make sure I do this today. So that's why you can see I'm not cutting off every plant. I have an herbs. As you can see, I have a lot of space at my backyard as far for my garden, and I've been procrastinating, believing maybe after I'm not going to do anything. Just believing maybe when I had the time, but I just believe this is the right time, because when I came back from school, dropping the kids, I was like, I need to do this. But I now realize all this while it has been raining ceaselessly. So I just make up my mind. I said today I must plant this my corn. And when I look at it with the calculation, I realize that my corn is just going to take me 3 months for it to grow. And if I don't plant now, if I should wait till maybe ending of October for the rain to stop, then I'm not going to get any corn this season, this year again. So I have to make sure I work towards getting corn this year. I have to do this. I love corn so much because of the health benefits of corn. I have to make sure that I'm on point with my corn. I have enough space at my backyard, and I just believe that the best thing for me is to plant my corn this season. Yes, I'm showing you, this is my corn, the seeds that I'm going to plant. This is my dry corn. You don't plant maybe corn that are freshly harvested and dried. They won't grow as you expect. So you get a corn maybe harvested 2 or 3 years ago. Yes, those corns are very, very, very dry. You can get those corn in the market. You ask for those dry corn, because if you look around now, the corn you are going to get are not those over dry corn. You are going to get this newly harvested corn that have just been dried briefly. If you press it, you realize that it's a little bit soft, but you need those hard one. That one when it goes strong. And as for me, I love rainy season. I can be inside this rain, do anything I want to do from morning till night. I really enjoy being inside the rain, doing anything I want to do. I can, as far as being inside the rain, go to the market, come back, do a lot of things. And when I see some of my colleagues, they will just say, at this age you are inside the rain. Once I enter inside the rain like this, I'm going to fall sick. Me, that is when I get better. Even after leaving this rain, I will get inside, take my shower, and I'll still remain perfect. So I love being inside the rain. Now if you look at as I'm planting my corn, planting corn is not really that stressful. When you see me dip my cutlass inside the soil, I try as much as possible. I'm doing a calculation. If you see, I'm facing where I'm planting. Why? So that I will not step on where I've planted. If I stepped on it, it's going to make my crop, that is my seeds, to go deeper, and it might not really germinate and grow like it's expected. So as I'm dipping my cutlass inside, I'm moving back, then I'm giving it a feet distance. I'm giving it a feet distance, as you can see it. So that's why you just see me moving back with my back, because if you are planting, you have to do that calculation of, okay, as I'm digging the soil, I have to give some distance to plant very well. Now if you look by my side, my millet is doing very well. You can see the leaves are so green. Yes, that is how millet is. They give you all around. They have these roots that really get their nutrients. No matter how dried the soil might be, they go as far as getting their nutrients, getting everything they need from the soil at their own time. As you can see, these are their roots. So it really keeps them standing. Unlike the corn itself, the corn, if it does not see water for 2 weeks, I'm telling you, everything is gone. That's why you can see that this root, you can see very close. I'm not going to uproot it because it's going to take me some time for me to uproot my millet. I have to allow it to really grow, and when I harvested it, I'm going to show everybody how my millet will. So this is my millet plant. I planted it the same way I planted my corn. Yes, I planted it, but I planted it earlier than now. It's not that I just planted it now. If you look at where I dip the cutlass in the soil, you can still see that I put my corn grain inside, and yet you can see that soil is not that wet. It's not a drought that you cannot plant on, as you can see. Then beside my cutlass, you can see a small plant. We call that, I don't really get the English name, but in Yoruba land we call it ewe lakpa. It's very very good for a newborn baby. If you have a newborn baby, you use it. Maybe the baby has any mouth issue, you just take that leaf. It's this short leaf. The leaves are purple in color, purple and green in color. That's why, although my millet plants is really disturbing the view from you seeing it, but it is ewe lakpa. Thank you for watching my video. See you in my next video. Bye.